YouTube channel. And as you know that exam in the field of teaching is a continuous process. At any point of the time, you will see vacancy once again, whether it is from NVS, EMRS, KVS, DWSB, AWS or APS. So better to keep yourself prepared in such a way that anytime you can give the exam. So in this short video we will know two things. First of all, the syllabus for common paper 1 or part A, and side by side paper 2 especially English for TGT and PGT. So before knowing paper 2 TGT English and PGT English syllabus, let's see paper 1. Okay, first of all, paper 1 or part A, general paper. And in general paper, the common subject you will find: reasoning ability, numerical ability, general awareness, language competency, then knowledge of ICT and teaching aptitude. First, reasoning ability. Under your reasoning ability, you will have puzzles, sitting arrangement, data sufficiency, statement based questions, verbal reasoning, inequality, blood relations, sequence and series, okay, number series, alphabet and numerical series, directions, assertion and reasoning, Venn diagrams. So for reasoning, okay, the most common questions come from Venn diagram, okay, and blood relations, side by side, also number series, letter series, and directions, okay. And nowadays also you have assertion and reasoning. So these 5 6 points very important, okay. So once again I am repeating: puzzles and sitting arrangement also. So sitting arrangement, blood relations, Venn diagram, assertion reasoning, and direction and test and series, and in inequality also, in EMRS inequality also came. So these 7 or 8 topics we have to cover for reasoning ability. Then numerical ability. Numerical ability for KVS, for EMRS there is no numerical ability, but numerical ability you will see DWSB exam, you will find this one, numerical ability. So here number systems, simple interest, compound interest, simplification, approximation, time and work, averages, data interpretation, okay. Now next one, general awareness. General awareness, no need to go through, oh, okay, beforehand. I think it is better to prepare this GA or CA kind of affairs, okay, just before 3 months before the exam, okay. And next one is language competencies. Language, generally here for PGT, two languages you have to prepare, that is your general English and general Hindi. And for TGT, in some exams you have regional language also. If you think of EMRS, okay, if you think of EMRS or if you think of NVS Navodaya, there are three languages. One is general English, general Hindi, next one is your regional language, okay. For example, Gujarati, Bengali, Odisha, like this way. And yes, what is the topics that will come under your general English? For general English, you have some topics based on vocabs like antonym, like synonym, okay, like phrases and clauses also. Then from grammar point of view, we'll have voice, narration, parts of speech, okay. And question will be based on like this way: sentence improvement, sentence rearrangement, and spotting the error. So spotting the error, very important for general English, spotting the error. And then sentence rearrangement, okay, in EMRS exam and in Navodaya also, KBS also, many questions you will find, okay, from sentence rearrangement and spotting the error finding, okay. Next one, and that is your antonym synonym, okay. Antonym synonym, sentence arrangement and spotting the errors, okay. So very important. So spotting the errors means it will cover all grammatical topics. You'll be able to find out the error whenever you will have thorough knowledge over English grammar. Okay, side by side, one word substitution also come under this general English. In the same way, you have general Hindi. Okay, general Hindi you will have. For general Hindi, you can see 1 minute. General Hindi, and that is your संधि समास विलम्ब शब्दीय मतलब एंटोनिम पर्यायवाची सिनोनिम सामान्य अशुद्धियाँ मतलब एरर ओके मीन्स स्पेलिंग एरर ओके देन वाक्यांश के लिए एक शब्द दैट इज वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन देन मुहावरे एंड लोकोक्तियाँ idioms and phrases proverbs and then you have unseen passage. Okay, okay, now let's see the next one. Next one is ICT. Okay, ICT, that is your ICT, information and communication technology, fundamentals of computer system. So this is very important, fundamental of computer system, especially that is the generation, okay, the types of computer, generation of computer, then basics of operating system OS, okay, then MS Word, MS Office. Keyboard shortcut is very important. Keyboard shortcut, keyboard shortcut means key and their functions. Then important computer terms, okay, and abbreviation, computer network, cyber security and internet. All topics are very important, whether it is abbreviation or keyboard shortcut and the uses, MS Word or OS operating system or cyber security or internet. Okay, internet you have like LAN, okay, that is pan, man, like this way, internet extranet, like this. Now we have the next one, teaching aptitude. Teaching aptitude, okay, teaching nature, characteristics, objectives and basic requirements of teaching. Then we have learners characteristics, okay, then factors affecting teaching, methods of teaching. Next one is method of teaching, then teaching aids and evaluation system. So evaluation system is very important, then teaching aids also, okay. Then factors affecting teaching, methods of teaching, learners characteristics, then teaching nature, characteristic and objectives. So here you'll get this one from your B.Ed or DLED what you have done. Okay, so this is all about your part A. So this is applicable for your NVS, for KVS and EMRS, okay, and for DSSB also, means all sort of exam centralized one, part A. Okay, these are the topics. Now see, we have now TGT English, okay, TGT English, and this syllabus is for NVS and for EMRS and for DSSB. Okay, now nowadays, the last time KVS had another syllabus. In KVS you will have TGT English syllabus or PGT English syllabus, that is the book from NCERT. Okay, you had the grammar, vocab and writing skill side by side. In place of literature, you will have the question from NCERT, okay, books, whether for TGT 6 to 10 and for PGT 11 and 12. So this is the quite changed syllabus for KVS, TGT English and PGT English. But except KVS, if you think of NVS or EMRS, DSSB, okay, or DSSB or APS also. So there is no what I can say, NCERT books prescribed, only your vocab, literature and grammar. Okay, now see, TGT English, this is the syllabus, you can take a screenshot of it. TGT English, reading comprehension section A, then writing ability section B, then grammar and uses section C, and next one is literature section D. Okay, so first one is reading comprehension, section A. Here you will have some passages. Okay, passages, 3 or 4 passages having multiple having different questions based on MCQs. Okay, and passages may be factual or global comprehension, ability to comprehend, analyze, and interpret the unseen passage. So here no need to get worried. Unseen passages, it talks about that different, okay, short passages you will find in the question paper, 3 times 4 times, I mean 3 or 4 passages you will see, and passages may be comprised of 15 to 20 questions. Okay, and question will be based on your MCQs. Sometimes direct question will come, and sometimes if you think of EMRS, okay, this time direct question, very clear cut way question comes from the passage. Then word meaning also, then critical and analytical thinking based question also. So for reading comprehension, okay, here you have nothing to do, you can practice online. Now you have a writing skill. Writing skill, here you have no, you have nothing to write. Okay, because exams generally are conducted on CBT, computer based test, so you will have only MCQs. Okay, so for writing skill, you have notice writing, message writing, and a poster card. Then postcard. Then we have report writing. Okay, article writing, debate, speech. Then we have letter writing, formal, informal. Then letter writing types already given here. Letter to the editor, letter of complaint, letter of request, descriptive, personal letters. See here, the question generally come in the way. First of all, we think of letter. So question would be, generally the different constituents parts of letter. I mean, for formal letter, how you will start, whether dear name, dear sir, respected ma'am, and how you will close your letter. Yours truly, yours obediently, yours sincerely, or only your name. Okay, so it talks about the component parts of a letter, and here it talks about articles in and debates. They all talk about their structure, the format, especially question comes from the format of that specific writing skills. Okay, if we think of notice writing, the format it will, and the format is very important for your MCQs question also. Message writing also format. So you just go through what is notice writing, what are the features, okay, and what is the format. Okay, where you have to write notice, where you have to write the name of the organization, where you have to write the subject, the date, okay, then issuing, and then undersign. So especially the format. Next one is grammar and uses. So here question will come in different ways, that is based on tenses, modals, voice, subject verb conquer. So subject verb conquer is very important for your error finding. Okay, connectors, that is your conjunctions, then clauses. Then clauses are very important. Okay, clauses, whether dependent, independent, or subordinate, or coordinate. Okay, parts of speech. In KBS exam you will see different questions based on parts of speech, whether adverb, adjective, like this way. Punctuation mark in KBS exam also, you have to use the correct, you have to select the option that is used correctly with proper punctuation mark. Okay, then sequencing to form a coherent sentence or a paragraph. Okay, so generally we have to go through parts of speech, the 8 parts of speech, side by side article also, then tenses, modals, voice, and narration. Here one thing is missing: reported speech or narration, that is quite important. Then we have syntax or subject verb concord, connectors. Okay, connectors or joining words, very important. Okay, for clauses generally, you have to find out the type of clause, whether it is adverbial clause, adjective clause, or independent or dependent or principal, like this way. And next one is literature. Literature, the literature, the here especially except KVS, here literature means the real literature, English literature. Okay. And if you think of KVS exam for TGT PGT, there is the question from NCERT books, but except KBS and for NVS, EMRS, uh, Atomic Energy Education Society, so question come from literature. Okay, like you have here it is mentioned Shakespeare's works. Okay, Shakespeare tragedy, comedy, tragicomedy. Okay, especially the four great tragedies. Okay, Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, Macbeth. Then comedies also, tragicomedies also. Then romantic period. Romantic period like P.B. Shelley, William Wordsworth, John Keats, S.T. Coleridge, Byron. Then 19th and 20th century American and English literature. American English literature. Okay, that is Robert Frost, Hemingway, Ted Hughes, Whitman, Hawthorne, Emily Dickinson, Bernard Shaw. Okay, G.B. Shaw. Then we have modern Indian writing in English. Modern Indian writing in English, especially Anita Desai, Brigham Set, Nassim Ezekiel, the important important poems you just go through. K.N. Darwala, Ruskin Bond, R.K. Narayan, Mulkraj Anand, Khuzwan Singh. Okay, and we have next one modern writings in English from different parts of the world. So very few question comes from this point, that is your African literature, Canadian literature, Australian literature. Okay, Caribbean literature. So very few question, hardly 3 to 4 question comes from this point, from last point. But questions you will find from Indian literature in English, from American, from romantic and Shakespeare also. Shakespeare especially the tragedies, comedies, especially opening line, ending line, some important lines said by whom, and especially the characters. Very important. Characters will be mentioned, and you have to find out that this character is found in this play. Okay. And next one is okay. NVS PGT syllabus. Before knowing PGT syllabus, you just look at this one. NBS TGT exam pattern. TGT 15 NBS total question 15, 15 total marks 15, marks scheme 1 mark. Here is negative also, 1/4 negative. Online exam and exam duration 3 hours. This is for NVS I'm talking about. And then we have the PGT. This is your TGT, sorry, TGT mark scheme. TGT mark scheme for paper 1. Paper 1 general awareness 10 marks, reasoning ability 10 marks, ICT 10 marks, teaching aptitude 10 marks, subject concerned subject 80 marks, and part 6 3 languages, English, Hindi, regional language 10 10 10 30, in total 50. This is for NVS, this is for EWS also. Okay, KVS somewhat follows this one also. Now PGT English. PGT English is like your TGT English, almost similar. You have reading comprehension, and you have writing skill, writing ability, formal letter, and that is your description of any event, report, that is called report writing, letter writing, official letter or business letter, then letter to the editors, application of a job with a CV. Then we have that is your article, debate, speech. Okay, so topics are given. Now we have grammar and uses, determinants, tenses, clauses, modals, voice. So this is mentioned because from 10th 11th 12th you will see this type of topics: determinants, tenses, clauses, modals, and voice. And you will have the same type of literature. Okay, Shakespeare, romantic period, then American English literature, Indian English literature, then modern writing in English, Latin America, Africa, Australia, and South Asia. Okay, here exam pattern is almost same, just here it is reasoning ability 20 marks, because for PGT there is no regional language, so 10 marks of this language part it is added to your reasoning ability. That's all. So this is all about your syllabus in short, and if you want to get much more details about English Tgt Pgt, then do comment, then we'll have a new batch to start. Every day we'll discuss Tgt English and Pgt English some topics. Okay, thank you.